It may be Super Bowl Sunday, but you came here for theme park news, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. So what is Hersheypark up to this week? And did Disney just drop another $1.5 billion? All this and more in this week's theme park news update. Let's dive in. A rather mysterious package arrived at Hersheypark the other day, and it appears to have come from Intamin. Okay, so what does this mean? And is Hersheypark getting another coaster this soon? Well, the answer is probably not. But you know what they might be getting? They might be getting some brand new trains for Skyrush. And this would be absolutely awesome. But why does this crate mean Hersheypark's going to replace the trains on Skyrush? Well, if we take a closer look at this mysterious package, there are some numbers on it. The numbers are 2007512. And if we look at Skyrush's stats, we see that it stands 200 feet tall, hence the 200, and the 75 probably stands for the top speed of Skyrush, which is 75 miles per hour. And the 12 likely stands for the year that Skyrush opened to the public, which was 2012. So at this point, all signs are pointing that Hersheypark will be replacing Skyrush's trains with something a whole lot better. And I really hope this happens, because those trains are truly awful. And if you've ridden Skyrush, you know how painful they are. So hopefully when we get to ride Skyrush next year, it'll be a whole lot more comfortable. Heading over to SeaWorld, where they will be celebrating anniversaries, birthdays, and all that type of stuff this year. SeaWorld Orlando is going to be celebrating Sesame Street Land, their kids' area's 5th birthday this summer. And all 3 SeaWorld parks will be celebrating their 60th anniversary. So if you take a visit to any of the SeaWorld parks, then expect some special decorations and some celebrations for the 60 years of fun that the SeaWorld parks have brought to their respective areas. I'd really love to see them go all out, like Kings Island did when they celebrated their 50th anniversary. There was like streamers everywhere. They really went all out, and I really enjoyed it. So let's hope SeaWorld does something pretty similar to that. Heading over to the Cedar Fair chain, Canada's Wonderland is removing their Extreme Skyflyer. Extreme Skyflyer was an upcharge attraction, like at many of the Cedar Fair parks. So I don't think it will be super missed by many people at Canada's Wonderland, because it's an upcharge attraction. Now, what about the future? Is Canada's Wonderland planning on putting something in its place? Now, I doubt that they will replace the physical Extreme Skyflyer with a whole nother attraction. It's just probably not a big enough plot of land to put a real attraction in there. I mean, of course, they could probably fit a flat ride in there, but I really doubt it. I think if they're going to do anything to that plot of land, it's probably going to be like food service, or maybe like a new path or something. Or they could just be freeing up some space for their rumored launched wing coaster. I feel like that's probably the most likely scenario. Like, they probably just needed a little more land to fit it in, and they probably decided that it just wasn't worth keeping the Extreme Skyflyer around. That's my guess, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what actually ends up happening. With Carowinds opening day right around the corner, they have announced some changes to their Carowinds Halloween Haunt event. Carowinds is no longer going to be considered a separate ticketed event, which means that you don't have to leave the park and come back for the start of Carowinds. Now, across the Cedar Fair chain, there will still be plenty of separate ticketed Halloween Haunt events. But I know that many of the bigger parks in the chain, such as Cedar Point and Kings Island, you buy one ticket to get in, and you don't have to leave, and Haunt just starts at 6 o'clock. And I assume that leaving and coming back was probably a little bit of a hassle. So I think this is a pretty good move to help keep people in the park for Carowinds, keeping the park longer, spending more money. I think it's a pretty good overall move for Carowinds. Disney is up to something again, because they just invested $1.5 billion into Epic Games, the creator of the popular game Fortnite. Now, why would Disney do this? Because Disney does movies and theme parks, and Epic Games makes games. Those two don't mix, or do they? Because I personally think that Disney is likely looking to incorporate some of their IPs or intellectual properties into Epic Games games. Like putting Disney characters like Marvel or Star Wars or something like that into the games that they make. And actually, I think this is a really good move for both companies. Disney gets more exposure, they get more money because they own part of another company now. It diversifies their portfolio, and it just gets their characters out there. And it also helps Epic Games because now they have a strong business partner in Disney, along with the ability to use Disney's characters to help make their games better, hopefully sell better. Honestly, it's just a win-win for both companies. Now, I personally think this is a really good move all around. But I wouldn't expect any other theme park chains to be partnering with any other games companies pretty much anytime soon. But I still think Disney and Epic Games made a really good deal. So be on the lookout between a collab between the two companies, because it might come sooner than you think. Alton Towers is poised to have a great 2024. They have a ton of awesome stuff happening, so let's run through it real quick. Alton Towers confirmed that Hex will reopen for 2024. Of course, along with Nemesis Reborn. In addition to that, they will also be adding Alton After Dark, an event with probably some cool food, special shows, night rides. It's probably going to be an awesome event. And they are apparently going to be re-adding the flames to Wickerman. It's a pretty good list of improvements for Alton Towers, and it should make for a pretty good 2024. Adventureland is getting sued for a processing fee. Like, come on. You've got to be kidding me. This is kind of confusing because processing fees are just honestly a part of life. Allegedly, Adventureland failed to properly disclose the processing fee, thus breaking New York state law. Honestly, don't know what else to say about this. I mean, I guess processing fees aren't fun, but they're just a part of life. And I really have no idea what the outcome of this lawsuit is going to be. But I guess you can get sued over a processing fee. I honestly don't know. For our final news update of the week, it appears that Predator at Six Flags Darien Lake might be getting even more Titan Track for the 2024 season. I've heard the Titan Track has actually really helped a lot with Predator's ride experience. And even more Titan Track would just make for a more smooth and enjoyable experience for the coaster. And honestly, at this point, I don't know why Six Flags Darien Lake hasn't just put Titan Track on this whole thing and given it new trains. At this point, just make it a hybrid. It would be so much better. So, fingers crossed to just make it a hybrid, because honestly, that would actually be really cool. But I highly doubt they're going to do it all in once, like next year or anything. I bet they just keep adding Titan Track to the rougher sections of the coaster year after year, and maybe if it lasts long enough, we might just get a fully hybrid Predator. Okay, that's a wrap on this week's theme park news update. If you enjoyed the video, then giving it a like is a great way to say thank you. And if you want to see more content like this, then hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.